the most prestigious club competition in European football. And now it comes down to this, the final itself. Who will prevail? It's Real Madrid. They face Bayern Munich, and it's live next on EA TV. It is something very special indeed to make it to a UEFA Champions League final. Now these two teams are intent upon tasting glory. Welcome to the showpiece event on the European club calendar. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, joined tonight for live coverage by Stuart Robson. It's Real Madrid up against Bayern Munich.
Well, Derek, it doesn't come any better than this, does it? This has the makings of an absolute classic. These are two brilliant teams, and at the moment, I can't separate them.
And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Carvajal starts with Ferland Mendy in the fullback positions. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. Here's the initial 11 for Bayern. Manuel Neuer stands between the posts. Noussair Mazraoui plays with Alphonso Davies in the fullback positions. And the centrepiece of the attack today. And it's come off the keeper. And far from the ideal cross. Keeper's ball all the way. And good work from Real Madrid to win the ball back. They might be able to capitalise in the wide position, Bayern. And he's hit it with authority! Well, he was miles out, but still had the audacity to go for goal.
Yeah, as you said, a long way out, but what a good strike that was. He hit it so cleanly.
And Bayern able to win the ball back. Vital interception, the danger was very real. Davies. Now with Coman. Oh, that's fine defensive play. That's a splendid ball from Ronaldo. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Trying to deliver it accurately. A disappointing effort, making the keeper's life a bit too easy. Well, Bayern Munich have possession again. And Carvajal untidy in possession there. Neymar has eyes for goal! But it stopped a promising attack in its tracks. And you wouldn't be surprised if there's a card coming out here. Didn't have the trajectory necessary to get it beyond the wall. Oh, that's sizzling from Neuer in goal. Fired in by Neymar. Unable to get a body in the way. From the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
Read it well, cleared it well. Neymar crosses it in. Oh, in it goes! The opening goal in the UEFA Champions League final.
Well, here it is again. It's a well-delivered ball into the box, and what a great finish it is. Struck with power and accuracy, certainly no stopping that. Well, what delight for Ancelotti. That's just what he wanted.
Brilliant piece of skill. And a wild attempt from distance. Not one for the highlight reel, Stuart.
Well, that's a waste. He had much better options there.
Carvajal. Now with Messi. It's a fierce effort. And fine goalkeeping. It's Neymar's corner. Oh, the referee has given it. Penalty it is. A chance to extend the lead. And there it is! Perfectly executed.
Here it is again, and he makes it look so easy. He sends the keeper one way before striking it into the opposite side. That's an excellent finish.
2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. Alphonso Davies. Mazraoui with it. And that'll be a Bayern ball. And unable to keep possession. Coman, sloppy. Well, the half-time interval fast approaching, and it's so far so good for Real Madrid, certainly. Stuart, your assessment?
Well, they've played some really good football up to now. In particular, the way they've got it into their front players has been excellent. I've also liked the movement of the strikers. They just now need to take this forward into the second half.
Top-class defending. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Oh, he's given it. The referee says penalty, and an opportunity for them to pull one back here. This to get back into it. And the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really questioned him.
Let's take another look. He deceives the goalkeeper really well here by getting to dive one way before placing it into the opposite side. A really good penalty.
So there we have it, 2-1. Carvajal. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Ronaldo. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. He's managed to lose his marker. Oh, a goal! He's equalised! Was he made from moments like this? On an occasion like this?
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And then it's a top-class strike from Kane. His technique is absolutely spot on. Just look at the power he generates here.
Well, back underway here, and they've split the 4 goals between them so far. And the referee's whistle, we've reached the halfway. So back underway here into the second half. Mbappe takes the shot. Well, as he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance. And he's in. Has eyes for goal. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him.
Well, here's the replay, and as you can see, he doesn't read the danger at all, does he? It's a poor piece of goalkeeping.
Well, Bayern restart the game. A wake-up call for them, perhaps. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Kane. It's a splendid through ball from Neymar. Well, it looked like it might lead to something very positive indeed, but a useful interception. And he takes it on. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. The delivery from Neymar. Not all that convincing defensively. I think the referee was spot on there. A free kick in the end after he had attempted to play advantage. Neymar has a go here. Well, in actual fact, it ended up being a simple claim for the keeper. Alphonso Davies. And that's an important intervention. So a throw in for Real Madrid. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
And he's hit it with authority. Well, on a good day, that might have gone in for the equaliser.
Yeah, I agree. That was half a chance, I would say. But they still trail here.
Can he convert? And putting his body on the line. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
And Bayern, the recipients of the free kick here. Clear foul, but a Real Madrid advantage. Now he must favour the cross. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Kane. And made sure the pass wasn't troublesome. Will it be Harry Kane? Well, it was a brilliant break, but no goal as a result.
Well, forget the finish and just admire the way they counter-attack there. They did it with such pace and quality.
Mendy. And Neymar. Oh, splendid header, but a fine save. And Real pushing to add to the lead. It'll be a corner. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Who's going to get on the end of it? He'll struggle to get it away properly. Has eyes for goal! And keeping it out. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Trying his luck. And still danger here. Ronaldo! And the deflection there before it went over the byline. Going to be a corner. Can they slot it home? Carvajal. A struggle for Bayern to keep hold of the ball.
Well, Real have had so much of the ball in the last 15 minutes and are playing some great attacking football. They just need to get another, and that would surely wrap it up.
Well, first they have a bit of defending to do. The trophy. It's an open question here.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And the finish from Kane is excellent. He times his run, he finds that bit of space, and he was never going to miss that.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. And teammates around him. Oh, he's through here. And still an opportunity. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence.
Well, here it is again, and the striker does everything right. He hits it across the goalkeeper, which makes it difficult for him, and then the player coming in is alert for the rebound. What a good goal that is.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? They might not get too many more opportunities. Bayern have got to be positive. Crucial piece of defending. Well, this late corner could represent their last chance to equalise. Well, a bit short with the clearance. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. Harry Kane! Well, it's the late show, and they are level again.
Well, as you can see here, Kane gets beyond the challenge of the defender so easily, and Kane does the rest. He hits through the back of the ball with such power. What a great finish that is.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Well, a goal at this late stage might end. Still a chance. Surely. Oh, super header. But the goalkeeper was up to the task. Determined defending. This might be ideal for the counter. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. And a Bayern throw coming up. Kane. And he's made headway. Oh, but beaten by a goalkeeper imbued with confidence.
Well, he's just saved his team there. What a time to pull off a save like that.
That is that after 90 minutes. They are level. So away they go again. The first period of extra time. And it's legitimate to ask to what extent mental strength will come into this. Looking forward to it. Mbappe. The referee has given the advantage to Real Madrid. Crossing opportunity. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Mikel Merino. That's a good-looking ball. But how well he did to cut that one out. Real Madrid have given us away. And that is offside. And quick thinking defensively. Can he take advantage? Oh, there it is! The mistake punished to the maximum, and the goalkeeper left distraught. Huge error.
Well, just look at this again. What was he thinking? Too slow, too ponderous, and it's cost them a goal here.
an extraordinary scoreline. Does this game have more goals in it? Mazraoui. Well, danger here as he runs at them. But timely defending when it mattered. And a body in the way. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. He has time to play it over. The free kick decision going the way of Bayern. No match for a well-organised wall. First period of extra time completed. And so the drama continues here. We're into the second period of extra time. And Bayern, the recipients of the free kick here. Really good build-up, but no end product. Just can't get it past him. Intercepting it intelligently. He fancies it. Oh, it's an unbelievable save by Courtois. Now sending it in. And nicely cut out. And it's Messi going forward. What's he going to do next? Over the touchline for what will be a Real Madrid throw. Well read to put an end to that attack. And with that, the move comes to an end, and a goal kick to follow now. Well, 5 minutes remaining in this, the second period of extra time. Courtois. Out of play for a Bayern throw-in. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Another goal from this corner would in all likelihood secure victory. And Bayern will change personnel now. Trying to pick out a teammate. And the danger is averted. Breaking at pace. Struggle to keep the ball from Real. And there it is! Real Madrid, Champions League winners!